Yo. Hello, hello. Can everyone hear me? Yes, all right. Sakai, hello. Nicholas, Big Cheddar. Kim, Willem, Ricky. Yeah, we're gonna pump. This is going for the monthly open now, in my opinion. Easily. It's gonna squeeze. Gip 37. I will easily. Oof, and the weekend coming up. Yeah. It's looking good. And sentiment is ultra bearish. From Australia. Hello, hello. So let's start talking about Bitcoin. Just gonna be a chill live stream. Will give my thoughts on Bitcoin. We will be talking about Bitcoin. I mean, yeah, just give my thoughts on what I was seeing here. Well, what I am seeing here, and what I wasn't seeing when we were trading here. Okay. So let's go back. I mean, I haven't really done this yet, but I think I can remove these. Yeah. So a few days ago, well, yesterday to be honest, we were trading like this, right? And everyone was bullish, calling for at least 40.8, 41, but even saw 45 to 50k targets. But I wasn't really convinced. Everyone was looking for this play, right? Longing this order block here, stops below here, and targeting up there, okay? I would never take that play. Why? First of all, because everyone was watching it, everyone was bullish. But the most important thing was all of these lows back here, okay? Especially, maybe not even them, those triple lows right here, but the main factor was the structure we had trading here, okay? So we had this low, swept the low, came back down into it, retested this pretty much, failed to sweep this low, and then straight up pumped from there. So we made an equal low, and if I'm not sure if I'm gonna zoom out, that it's gonna stay on replay mode. Yes, it is. Yeah, so as you can see, the monthly looked like this, okay? And yes, we did sweep previous month's low, but I didn't like the fact that we front ran this low and had such a small down wick on the monthly, okay? So monthly barely had a wick to the downside, we front ran this low and everyone was bullish as fuck. Well, previous week's low wasn't swept as well. That's just calling for disaster, and then yeah, we easily fell through that order block and then got this. But right now, as you can see on the monthly, this could easily be the wick. Do we have to run these? Possibly. I mean, I have my stops below that blue area, so it's definitely possible I get stopped. But I like my chances here. But it is definitely possible that we take out these as well. But just imagine that this monthly candle turns green, right? How would it look? That would look much better than how it would look from yesterday and the day before, okay? Weekly, exactly the same. If this weekly flips green, it's gonna look bullish as fuck. And then I'd be targeting here and here, okay? And then even range high up here. But yeah, that's basically the reason why I was looking for longs initially. And then also got a lot of questions about this range that I marked here. Why I took this low? Well, it's fairly simple. From this high, what was the low that caused this high? It's this low. Why? From this was the last down move and the key low that led to the rally up here. This high led to the sweep of this low. First made an equal low, as you can see on the 12 hour right here, equal low, then weak bounce, one more sweep, and this is the sweep that led to explosion, boom, and then this monster move. Well, monster move, I mean, it is a let's see, it is like a 20% move in 3 days. I mean, that's a significant move, right? So this was the sweep that led to that significant move. This was the low that got swept that led to that move, which is why I think it's key, okay? So that's why I marked out that range. What happened now? We swept all of this liquidity, all of these kilos, all of this key liquidity, all the stops that were below 37 that have been longing all of this consolidation, right? Had their stops below, and even the people who were longing here had their stops below here, all got taken out now. So major liquidity got swept into that key level. yeah, which makes that's enough for me to put a long here. Obviously I could be wrong, as always. Yeah, manage your risk, but I think this is a fair play. So what's my play if I get stopped, right? So there is definitely a fair chance that I get stopped. Sorry. So if we do end up maybe retesting this and then falling over again, well, rolling over again, and start dumping again, right? And we take out this and I get stopped. Next area of interest for me, if we take a look at the weekly, would be this. Okay, this is gonna be key support as well, in my opinion. And I do think we see a major bounce from either here or from this lower box before, if we do so, ultimately sweeping these lows. Okay, so what I'm saying by that is, if we do end up going for this, then it makes much more sense to do this, then squeezing up here and then rolling over again, then when we would end up just going straight for them. Okay, so max pain and all those stuff like that. But yeah, so if I get stopped, I will probably try longing again, if we sweep this, and keeping my stops below here. You could say, well, keeping your stops below here is a pretty dumb idea. On the lower time frames, I would never. On the lower time frames, I'd definitely be targeting this, but on the higher time frames, I think we front run the lows, and get a squeeze. So a play like this, yeah, would be beautiful. So I think if I get stopped here, my next bet would be down here. So now let's talk about the when we confirm that our bullish thesis is right. So as I said, if the monthly flips green, that would be super bullish in my opinion. So hold on, let me bend this. Okay, so if we do, so I think lower time frames, that we'll have a little squeeze here at least, some key highs here, liquidations also up here, so take those out. Into the monthly open is likely in my opinion, and then we'll have to see if monthly open rejects. Could be a nice short here, invalidation, keep it above the weekly open, boom, stops here, target the lows, and then this low and this low. Okay, so that could be a nice short play if we do end up rejecting. If we manage to reclaim the monthly open, then I think weekly open will be reclaimed as well, and then I think we see a real squeeze towards these highs in here first, and then probably after a little ranging again, reclaim this and head for the yearly open up at 45k. Okay, that's if we reclaim the monthly open, right? If we don't, as I said, so I'll probably take some profits around the monthly open. I am slightly underwater, but barely at the moment. Actually caught the pretty much the bottom of the initial down move, but then we had this second down move, so I'm slightly underwater here. But yeah, as I said, I do think we'll be trading towards the monthly open, so I will probably take some profit there, and then we'll see if it reclaims. I'm definitely gonna hold, might even re-add 2 longs. If we don't, well, then it's more likely that we see another dip towards the lows and then maybe up. But yeah, the weekend is coming up, Stock market's close. So yeah, let's see what we get. Might not get a lot of action, to be honest, but yeah, we'll have to see. You sound sick. Yeah, I do. Sorry. Well, I had COVID, but yeah, I'm still fucking sick, to be honest. But yeah, I'm fine. I'll survive. I mean, one of the main factors that I'm bullish as well is because up here, right, after this move, moving to 41.5 or moving to 44 or 45 would have been way too easy, right? Because everyone was fucking long. Everyone was... It sounded like it already happened, right? So moving there would have been way too easy. And now, in my opinion, we have exactly the opposite. We have moving to the lows from here would be way too easy. I mean, then everyone would just catch the move. That's not how it goes. So, yeah, I think we at least have a little squeeze here into the monthly open. But yeah, as I said, I wouldn't be surprised. Probably it's not gonna V reverse. That's pretty unlikely. But I do think there's a fairly good chance that we do something like this, where we... Come on. Where we maybe squeeze to the monthly open now, then come back down, sweep the lows once more, and then up from there. I think there's a good chance that we do something like this. Surprise everyone. Everyone starts shorting here. Everyone keeps on shorting, calling for the lows. And then just sweep the lows once more. Boom. And then squeeze them all. Future support in the making. So yeah, that's pretty much what my thoughts are here. If we go up from here, everyone will hate this rally. Yeah, that would be good, right? Isn't it bad? We are sitting around this level and didn't immediately bounce off of it. No, I mean, it's not, I think. Because like I said, let people short here aggressively in this range. Let's just build up a range over the weekend, right? Nothing much probably will happen. People will still be calling for the lows, and then we take them all by surprise. Maybe one more sweep, and then boom, squeeze them all. Just passive buys in here, and then squeeze them. Cardano and ETH being on the move too. Hope you get better, fam. Thanks, man. Fear and greed index is now at extreme fear. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Can it just be easy for once? These bears had been easy mode for 6 months now. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see, but yeah. Good morning, Ariel. In the long run, you believe we will go for liquidity below 30k? I don't know, man. I feel like... hold on 1 second. I feel like if we go for 28k or yeah, these lows that everyone's talking about, these down here, I feel like if we do go for them, that will probably cascade lower. Then we probably go for like 24, 25, maybe even 20k. But since that's in my opinion very unlikely, I think we front run them. And I think we do something like this. Maybe, I'm not saying this is the bottom, right? But betting on these lows holding is a good bet, I think. Holy shit, trading view is slow. So maybe something, as I said, in here, do this and then squeeze up, would make a lot of sense, I think. And front run everyone who's calling for this, right? Because you compare this to the 6k bottom in come on, Bitstamp. Compare it to this, right? I mean, could be these are two very different things, and I'm definitely not talking about fractals or anything, but just to show you, when we were trading here, most people were looking for longs. I was as well back then. And nobody was talking about the sweep of the lows or about these lows. And what happened? So everyone was calling for highs. And what happened? Boom. Now everyone's calling for the highs, for the lows, sorry. So are we gonna get them? How many times in a market when everyone is calling for someone do you get it? Not very often. So I think then sweeping these, not talking about these, right? But I'm talking about these. So then something like this. Boom. And then big pump, makes much more sense. In all Discord, people calling for 30k. I see a few people calling 33k as a bottom. Yeah, possible. I'd say scaling into longs from here all the way down. I mean, yeah, obviously your risk reward isn't gonna be that great, but as I said, betting on these lows holding is a fair play, I think. And how I'm personally playing it is I'm trying here, as you saw, with close stops. And if we fail to do this, I'll be patiently waiting for either a sweep of this, and I'll be relonging this with stops below here. Okay, then the risk reward is very decent again, to here and even up here. Or if we do something in between where I get stopped out but we fail to sweep this, I'll just be waiting for a reclaim of a key level, for example the monthly open. And if we then do, for example, this, right, dump, front run this low, reclaim the monthly and hold above, then that's your long, stops below here and then target higher. Make sense? Where do you think SPX goes given they are driving crypto markets? I don't think we see much lower on SPX, to be honest. I don't think this chart looks that bad. Like, we swept the lows. Purely TA wise, by the way. Swept the lows. Upside. Now we're simply retesting them. What if this starts squeezing now? Right? Sweep. Sweep. Reclaim. Retest. What if this reclaims this and starts squeezing again? Goes for these highs. Maybe even just in here, but what will Bitcoin do? I think Bitcoin can easily pull a move to this and squeeze a lot of shorts. And otherwise, yeah, I think it's probably going for this demand. That's massive demand. But like, sentiment is so bearish right now that I think we need proper squeeze. Yeah, I don't think we straight up engulf this back up. But I do think looking for shorts here is a horrible idea. Well, on the higher time frames, by the way, if you're looking like for something like this, yeah, something like this makes a lot of sense, you know. Although it's right to my stop. Back up to 44k and then last flush. Sure. Would make much more sense than dumping from here. Thoughts on the dollar? Not really. I mean, yeah, this is clearly trending up. But yeah, for how much longer? I mean, TA on these kind of things is meh. I don't know. This is gonna be key resistance, key supply. But yeah, how much longer does this go? Like, people ask my opinion on the dollar, on the S&P. Well, I've just been saying the same thing, honestly. If you're trading Bitcoin, just chart Bitcoin, and correlations are good if you're really good with them. But most of the times, if it will just shake you out of your position, shake you out of your thesis on Bitcoin, and just make you make bad decisions. Like, I see people not taking a trade because of the look of the S&P. Like, holy shit, go trade the S&P then. If they're the same, and if they exactly follow each other, yeah, then there's no point in looking at the other. Because then if Bitcoin looks bullish, the S&P will look bullish as well. So unless you're really good with them, I'd stay away from, at least from basing your I mean, like macro, obviously they're gonna play a big role, but yeah, I wouldn't say I'm not taking this trade on Bitcoin because of the look of the S&P. That doesn't make sense, in my opinion. Do you have any positions right now? I'm long on Bitcoin, on Bybit, and I'm in a short hedge on Bitcoin. I'm hedged from up here with stops at break even. Well, I've been short on this hedged for like from can't even remember. I think from here, and kept my stops above here. So yeah, my entry is somewhere around here, and I've put stops at break even, since I think if this heads back to my entry of my shorts, then it squeezes up to the highs. So yeah, I'm chilling, and I'm long from basically where the price is now. So we'll see, but yeah, I think we squeeze some shorts here very soon, and then probably snap back down, and then keep ranging over the weekend, maybe a sweep after, and then higher. Feel free to leave a like on the live stream if you like it. Subscribe to my channel, helps me a lot. There's 90 people watching. Let's get the likes to 25, okay? All Twitter and Discord calling lower, no chance they will get it, in my opinion. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could get easily stopped out here, but I think if we do go lower straight from here, that we bounce big in this box and front run 28k callers. I don't see 28k anytime soon. But hey, could be horribly wrong. Why is it so important for lows to get swept? Grab liquidity, please. Like exactly what you said about this recent pump. Great analysis, by the way. Thank you. No lows or highs do need to get swept, but it's just something that happens a lot in the markets because it's all based on liquidity, and the bigger players need liquidity for their orders to get filled, which makes the draw always on the most key highs and key lows, and then you can keep on arguing where the draw is the most too. But yeah, then you combine that with sentiment and with other factors or other things on the chart like demand, and where previously buyers have stepped in or previously sellers have stepped in. And yeah, then you can sort of predict or yeah, trade this market and be profitable. Can I open it and share? I want to copy your charts. Yeah, go ahead. Groetjes uit Noorwegen. That's beautiful, Norway. Do a poll on Twitter saying 33 or 39 first. Yeah. I mean, if it goes to 39, then I think it goes to 40, 42. Well, 41.1 first. So no point in saying 39, in my opinion. it's either these highs or these lows. Do you have more wins on shorts or longs? Oh, really depends. I mean, last couple months I've been taking more longs than shorts. So when I took a short, it mostly was a win, although I lost some as well. So, but yeah, it's really with like periods for me personally that I take more shorts or more longs. And for example, before the whole bull run, I was way better at shorting, but that's just because I learned trading in the bear market. Do you think we see a bear market last as long if it is indeed one as the 2018-2021? Well, what I think, once again, is that like a clean bear market, just like we had in that period you said, like here, would again be too easy because it's so predictable then, right? And markets need to be unpredictable. So way too many people think that the market is gonna do exactly the same that it did in 2018 after the bull market, like that it's gonna be a clean bull run, explosive move, and then just correct all the way down, and that you can easily short bounces. And I think, well, it's already not exactly the same, right? Here we didn't go back to all-time highs. Here we swept the highs, deviated above, and are now seeing downside. But I wouldn't be surprised if this just keeps on ranging and ranging and ranging, and then ultimately heads higher. I think that would make much more sense than that, when this would just keep on slowly going down and then back up again in another bull market. Not sure if that makes sense, but and it's with a lot of things like that. People compare what's happening now to what happened in the past, and yes, many people say charts repeat themselves, but I think that's just a meme. It simply can't be easy in the market. And if it's easily predictable, then it probably won't happen. Hey George, Crypto Freak here. Your view on the higher time frame chart for levels on where to DCA into spot, please. If I were not in spot, I would already start buying. Probably. But yeah, I've been in spot for a long time. And I'm holding. My targets are higher. But that's for like in years maybe, right? And the only way I would add to my spots is if we do go below this. And not sure it's gonna happen. If you're not in spots, I would just start buying and average down. Like buy 25% here, buy 25% here, buy 25% here, and buy 25% here. And I think if you do that, you're already set for the long run. Me personally, if we do get some kind of liquidation event below 28k, I'm probably buying more spots. Because what's your risk then? Right? Say you buy 25k. That's if you do believe that Bitcoin is gonna go higher in the end, and let's say, for example, to 90k or something, that's 250%. And what's your downside risk? If you have money on the side, like that's a good play, you know. Was exactly the same here on this. What's your risk? I mean, if Bitcoin's going back to 10k, it's fucking dead. So yeah. I definitely buy here. Blue. And if that fails, just averaging down below the lows. Right, we're 50% down from the highs. So yeah. I don't see sub 30k happening for a long time. If you have any more questions or feel free to ask. See real squeeze material here. So some ranging, maybe take out some highs, then go for the lows, take out these ones, and then squeeze it. Clean cluster here. That's around 37.5. That's also where the monthly open is. So that's definitely, and also these lows here. So that's gonna be key resistance. If we do this, could be a nice scalp short, easy invalidation around there, and target the lows. Especially if it doesn't sweep this before, right? So if it does this first, I might look for scalp shorts back towards the lows. If it dumps for the lows first, could be nice scalp long. Boom. So it's always the same, right? If you go for the highs first, the chances of it sweeping and reversing back down are higher. And if you go for the lows first and leave all of the highs unswept, or all of the liquidation levels or all of the liquidity above untaken, the chances of it sweeping and instantly reversing and squeezing increase. And it will always be like that. But yeah, probably not trading over the weekend. If we get it today, I might look for a scalp. But yeah, we'll see. ADA, not gonna do any alts in this one, just gonna stick to Bitcoin. Any good reference? Good charter on CT? It's Friday after all. Just go check my following list. I don't follow that many people. Just go follow them all, I guess. Right, so no more questions. I think I said all I wanted to say. Yeah. Definitely can get stopped out, but my risk is managed, and I think you want to be looking for longs down here rather than look for shorts. 28k would be way too easy, in my opinion. So, yeah. Finally, thanks to Prime XBT for sponsoring these streams. You can find the link to their website, to their exchange in the description, as well as a promo code you can use to get up to $7,000 in bonus. Give them some love. Go follow them on Twitter. So yeah, big thanks to them, to the team. Thanks to you guys for coming. Leave a like on the video if you haven't already. Leave a subscription. That helps me grow my channel. And I'll keep doing these streams then. So yeah, take care.